she's just telling Manny that she feels disappointed sometimes. Manny's asking her why, what is it, Kayleigh? I love you. He's trying to reassure her. You may be wondering what in the world is going on. Why is Kayleigh disappointed? Why is Manny having to reassure her? It is 3 years later. And no, they have not gotten married yet. And yes, they are still in this apartment. But there are some things that we need to catch up on with this couple. They are actually in a relatively good place. You can see they laugh together. However, Kayleigh had gotten kind of stalled in her job. She only had one more promotion to take over as chancellor of the entire campus, but you have to really wait until the chancellor leaves. And because he hasn't, she's been stuck in the vice chancellor position. She kind of wondered if she should look somewhere else. She wanted to remain at the school that she was in. It was something she struggled with. So Manny had been encouraging Kayleigh to maybe follow other parts of her life, of her dreams, as he is still working his way up at the very top of the doctor's track. He has a couple of more promotions to go to be at the top. So they kind of agreed as a couple. They would try for a baby. They would get married kind of at the same time. But as they started to try for a baby, month after month, test after test would come back negative. And so they have not been able to get pregnant. At some point, Kayleigh started to feel insecure about it. And so she stalled the wedding because she feels like she wants to be able to give Manny a child. Manny did go in for testing because even though Kayleigh wanted a baby, she was kind of scared to officially find out what the issue was. But Manny wasn't. He works at the hospital. He knows plenty of doctors. And he went in for some fertility testing. And he did find out that he has a low count. So the issue, at least, is partly on his end. Kayleigh may be fine. She may not. She hasn't gone for any testing. But that offered a different setback. After about a year, Kayleigh came around when she saw that Manny was still going to be steady as a rock. She wants a big family because her mindset shifted from I can't give him kids to what if I still can't? He knows the problem and we know that we could work on some treatments. They're expensive, but they have the money. It shifted from that to okay, let's get married. I love him and that's what matters. To Manny not feeling like a full and whole man. She reassured him that that was crazy. She loved him, that that doesn't determine your manhood. But when he was trying to tell her that it doesn't determine her femininity, it was hard for her to hear. So she had to understand. Either way, the couple has essentially gotten into their own way about getting married. And it's 3 years later. Manny wants the big apartment in the sky. He wants to move on up to the east side. They have decided to try to keep some money to pay for the testing and possible fertility treatments or to choose a path of what will happen next. That's where we are with this couple. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. You're watching Justamomthatsims. I'm KT, and I'm here today for another Herd Family Legacy Adventure. This is a Sims 4 generation story. So if you like to have fun and you like a good story, please consider liking, subscribing, following, commenting. Just do all the things. Kayleigh is up and she's just kind of been in her PJs all day long. As Kayleigh gets up to write a grant, we are going to get into our goals for the episode. Manny, you can see, looks very different, guys. And you want to know what's funny? I only changed his hair and gave him a beard. He looked so baby faced. And when I went to change it, I did not realize how ripped and jacked he was. But he works out all the time. But I guess in his clothes from college, they were kind of baggy, oversized. I just could not tell. So he is looking great, looking older, which is wonderful. But it's time. It's time for him to look older, guys. This episode, we are going to have a party for Manny. We're going to have a birthday party. But also something you may not know about Kayleigh, their birthdays are only a couple of weeks apart. So we're going to have a joint birthday party. We're going to have it at a party venue that I built. We are going to work to get Kayleigh's promotion. Once she writes this grant, she'll have everything she needs to get that promotion. Manny needs to deliver a baby. He has 2 more promotions from the top. When we last left off, he needs to do 1 more surgery. And Giovanna came in sick, guys, and she needed surgery. And I'm going to insert pictures here because, yeah, I actually caught pictures of it. I wasn't recording anymore. But he actually diagnosed her successfully, and the surgery was successful as well. I felt like that was great because I was really nervous. I didn't want him to misdiagnose Giovanna. So everybody else in the family is doing well. We're going to have the entire extended family over. They're going to be here for the party. It is a Saturday, so we are going to do that party later today. Manny's going to sleep. Kayleigh is almost done writing her grant, and you can see when she's alone, she just thinks about what she's missing in her life because she really just wants the full big family. It has taken her 3 years to understand that I can have a family with lots of kids the way I want, but it's going to have to be by adoption or they're going to have to go and have have fertility treatments to be able to do this. She's going to have to go to the doctor and find out. While she's writing the grant, she's going to pause. She is going to make an appointment, and even thinking about it still upsets her a little bit, but she's going right now to look for an appointment because she wants her family for her, but also she really wants to give many children. He's told her that he would like children, but he did reassure her that we can adopt. We are going to get ready to go to the party, but we do need to do some things first. Kayleigh was going to cook that cake, but Manny's like, no, I'll do it. And she's like, babe, I can just do it. Kayleigh's going to cook angel food cake. I'll just let Manny clean up and kind of get himself together. She does need to take a shower, which is why they both still have their PJs on. So what I'm going to do is get Manny together first. Kayleigh's laughing because she's thinking how handsome he is. Let me have her go ahead and cook a different meal. We're going to cook one meal. That way, when we get to the party venue, we will have something that's already done. So we got that. She's going to take a shower. Then I'm going to have Manny to cook one more thing. Oh, let's also talk about our last big goal of the episode. We have 102,000 simoleons. Our final big goal is to get to $110,000. I want us to be able to at least move into the new apartment this episode. That's the biggie. Once we move in, we can redecorate it, and I'll do that as its own video. We'll be right back, and we're going to be at the party. We are back, and everybody is here, and they are both feeling super flirty. This is my party getaway build that I made. It is in Magnolia Promenade, so the outside is the aesthetic of Magnolia Promenade. But if you go inside, there's a completely different look going on. Oh, they are out here kissing. Let's go ahead and form a group. Oh, we've got a group. So there are kids here with their families, and this is the kids side for the birthday parties. Over here, you've got the adult side. It's time to play games and have fun. Let's go ahead and join in to the thumbs up game. We can play with 5 Sims, so I think that's really cool. I would love to get his Uncle Sean here. Manny's calling like, where are you, Uncle? They're going to get their game on, and then after that, they are definitely going to whip out the cakes and get their playtime on. What is going on? Are we playing? Also, we want to get the food out we cooked. We can cook. There is a full kitchen here. We got the food that we pre-cooked out. It looks very good. That was like a salad, but it's actually rigatoni. It is modded. This is pambazo, and this is our cake. They are just having a good time. We are going to go ahead and have Manny blow out the candles. That's what we're here for. Kayleigh can blow out the candles next. All right, Manny. Happy birthday. Kayleigh put the trick candles on. She quickly figured out that they like to do pranks a lot. So yeah, she did that. He has aged up. Oh my gosh. Adulthood, fulfilling dreams, planning for retirement, and midlife crisis await. The perfect time to start wrapping up those lifelong goals. Or in Manny and Kayleigh's case, the perfect time to start getting your goal on. We're going to get him back here. Then she is going to come and blow out the candles. But first, she wants to just make a wish because she's like, man, I have things that I still want. She is like, please let us start our family. And she's going to blow those candles out. And again, he's like, yeah, I got you back. And she's like, I can't believe it. So she's blowing out those candles, and look at the hearts. That's one thing that she really likes about Manny and loves about Manny, because she really wants to be close to his family, because she's just like, I just really love him and I love his family. After she lost her family, she just has always dreamed of having this big family with lots of kids. This birthday is a good birthday for her, but at the same time, there is just a small undertone of sadness for her, and that is because she feels she just should be further career-wise. She's so high up her career, there's not much else you can ask for as far as that is concerned. Milo's looking good. I don't know what's going on with Sean, but this is Sean. Him and Milo are the same age, but Sean, he hasn't aged the best. He looks much older than Milo. These two are definitely brothers. It is still time to do the Who's a Party game. There's a card table over here, which Kayleigh is over here playing solitaire. As they're all just sitting and chatting, you can see this is the times where Kayleigh feels great, because she's like, oh my gosh, I'm just a part of a family. She loves having a get together. She wants to do so many more of them. You can see that Manny is talking to his Aunt Jasmine, who is a Reaper. She's not a full Reaper yet, but she's really, really high up on the Reaper career. They just are having a great time. We're going to sit and talk. We're going to see if we can play some cards, even though it's not really the time to play cards. And we are going to stay the night here because we've got the beds here. And I think that they've got everything that they need for work. Manny does go to work at 9 a.m. So he's going to be going off of very little rest, but I think he'll be fine. son. By nature, going through his residency, becoming a doctor, he's used to running off of very little sleep. If it's too bad, he won't risk his patients. He will actually just call in on a vacation day, but he doesn't want to do that too much because he knows that they've been a little shorthanded. Kayleigh's like, honey, I lost. So she's going to use the restroom. She's like, hey, Moses, and they've gotten pretty close. But I will say that she and Jasmine are actually pretty close as well. So Kayleigh is tired. She is going to actually put some of her warmest PJs on and go to sleep. Mani is still kicking it, playing cards with his dad, talking trash. We did find out Jasmine is a people person, which is quite interesting. Moses is still up too. He's like, hey guys, y'all still playing? Deal me in. This is Manny's younger brother. Manny has twin brothers. We've got Moses and Marlon. Manny's like, oh, I should really take a nap before I go to work. His brother's like, yeah, you would want to take a nap because you're losing. He's like, boy, I am not losing. But I think he will get over here because he's literally got a couple of hours to work and he needs a nap. So we'll be right back with Manny at work. We are back with Manny at work. Sometimes he likes to start his day on the treadmill, but today he needs to get straight to it because he is so tired. So he's just going to use the restroom. Of all the things to eat, he has bell peppers in his inventory. He's going to eat a couple of them. Hopefully we wash that produce. Looking at the spots on him, he either has starry eyes or triple threat. Let's go ahead and examine him. Let's swab. Go ahead and check his eyes while we're here. I built this sim. He is a no CC sim. I see that he has aged up. His name is Sean Cobb, and you can find him on the gallery. He's definitely looking older now. I'm actually thinking he has the sweaty shivers now, but what we're going to do is go ahead and take his temperature and then analyze what we got so far. I'm talking about a house call, but we need to finish with this patient first. That would be a good boost to our performance, but we just got to deal with what we got to do. So he definitely is infectious. Let's go ahead and diagnose him. Let's treat so we can go. Yeah, we're in Sulani, and I messed up because I clicked the house call, not knowing that it was going to immediately take me. I thought that the stuff I had queued up to do were finished, but apparently no. Not Manny went out here and got on this. Baby, when a tropical vacation calls you away. Oh, here's the patients, because I'm like, where are the patients? That's Eric Loden. Oh my gosh. We're going to examine him, and I see the other patient. She is going swimming, so it's really hard to catch up with them because they are swimming. I'll have to see if I can go in the water and examine her, right? This is crazy. Crazy work. She's pregnant. We need to deliver a baby, girl. Are you ready to have that baby? Okay, we could give her medicine. Okay, we need one more sim. Manny is going to get a snack because I cannot find the third patient yet. Oh, here. Finally, we're going to check him out. We'll read our book of life, and look, that'll boost our needs right back up. We'll give him his medicine. Let's get back to the hospital. We're going to go check another patient because I don't see our other patient. It's his dad. Let's put our dad in the bed. I'm sorry. Everybody else has to wait. His dad is saying that his neck and back were hurting really bad, and it was like a really unusual pain. Fanny asked him, was he working out or anything? And he's like, no, I haven't worked out in a few days. And he's got steam coming out of his ears. Manny saw that while he is giving him an x-ray. He might have bloated head syndrome, but of course we're going to run every test that we should run. Manny is a little scared, but he's keeping his cool. You can see that Milo is worried, but he's telling them, Dad, don't worry. I think it's something very easy that we can fix. And you can see he's really sad. And this hurts Manny to see his dad like this. So I think what we will do is when we get back to the bed, we're going to break protocol and just do a big hug. We're going to do a big hug because we love our dad and we just want him to be calm. That's all right. It's okay, Dad. Let's get you back in bed. We're going to make this right. Let's go ahead and do some more things. We're going to scan him. We're going to swab him. And this is making Manny realize, oh my gosh, life is so short. Like his dad is okay, but it's still making him think he's going to stay late for work, but it's making him think that he's got to get Kayleigh to get the testing and just see how she's doing because he just worries about her. Sometimes she works so hard that she doesn't focus on herself. He wants her to be happy. We're going to go back and check our dad's eyes and ears. Let's come back and we're going to go ahead and do a bloody head syndrome. We're really just kind of overdoing it with going above and beyond, and we just need to go ahead and treat him. You're okay, Dad. And he is cured. We cured our dad. We are so proud of ourselves. The last thing we're going to do today is log the results from our dad because we need the SDC, the Sims Disease Center, to know that Buddy Head is going around again. Manny also thinks it's a beautiful day outside. He cannot wait to get home. Decided he's not going to waste any time. They are going to go ahead and get a move on. We got $4,200. We'll be right back. We are back, but Katie's in the bathroom. So Manny is going to take a brief shower and then he's kind of waiting to talk to her because he wants to ask her, let's move now. Why are we waiting? Let's just do it. He's going to come and see if he can just talk to her, get her to agree to this. He's giving her a kiss. He's sitting in the rocking chair. He's like, Kayleigh, what if we just move now? We're only like a few $1,000s short of our goal. She kind of nodded her head. She's agreeable to it. They are so sweet. She's like, yeah, I'll go wherever you go, Manny. I'm ready. She's thinking she is going to get a promotion. She's like, the current chancellor, he announced that he's not planning to retire after all. And I decided to apply for a chancellor job at a different school. So I would love to be on the other side of the city. I would love to be closer. Manny thinks that's wonderful. This guy keeps coming and using our bathroom and stuff. We did send him away though, because Manny's going to have to whoop that butt again. Manny is thinking that this is going to be perfect. So they're going to get some rest and we'll be right back. We're back, and when we sell our furniture, we have 6,000 simoleons left. We are back and they are in their new apartment. We are going to do a complete renovation and overhaul. They gave us our laptop back. Great. We left everything behind except our clothes and our laptop. We are going to completely overhaul this apartment. It is Manny's dream place. It is 4 bedrooms and 3 bathrooms. Perfect for a big family. So Kayla's going to come over and she is going to tell Manny, babe, I'm ready. We'll do whatever we need to do to have our baby. Manny likes what she's saying. He's like, are you serious? If we have to adopt, if we have to do a surrogate, he's like, we may have to travel. We'll probably need some more money. She's like, well, I kind of figured out some things already that we can do to be able to make this happen. Once we renovate this apartment to get it the way you like it, I figured out a way we can save money doing it. Manny's like, okay, I'm all for that. They're gonna do it. This is gonna be where we leave the episode. This episode, we've tackled a heavy topic, infertility and fertility issues. And I think they've done well. They had to find their way. But next episode, you will actually see me renovate the apartment. I already see some things I like to leave and some things I like to change. But the next actual episode of a Her Family Legacy series, you are going to see their process of how they're going to make their dream of having children come true. I think we've established they both understand that the ability to have children doesn't make you any less of a man or a woman. It does not define your femininity or your masculinity. And if they were content with it, that would have been fine to not have kids. However, they do both want children. They have finally come to the very mature decision. We don't have to do it by anybody's traditional way. We can do this our own way. So we'll see how they go about that. I hope you enjoyed this episode. And until next time, remember, keep simming, be happy, and always have a blessed day. Bye bye.